Welcome to the UCL Pokemon Draft League. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself. I gotta tell you, I feel like we're blowing up. We just hit 50 subs, giveaway at 100, any Pokemon game with the winner's choice. We've had a really good response on our league review segment, and I've decided, being the kingly man, the righteous man that I am, just look at me. Look at my body. Look at my dazzling, charming smile. God damn. I've decided to open it up to anyone. You don't need to be a commissioner. If you want to talk about something Pokemon Draft League related, you can. Just DM me, Daringnoob 9379, and you will be on Fake Out, my new talk show. No holds barred. Say whatever you want. But I'm going to tell you one thing, though. You're not going to come in and disrespect the throne. You're not going to come in and disrespect the crown. You need to acknowledge the king when you come onto the show. No racism, no homophobia, no anti-authoritarianism. Because I'm a king. You come on the show, you say something with importance. You say something with reverence to the king. And with that being said, we have a few UCL members, some of my boys. I'm going to put it on first. And then we will move on to some higher names. We got some lower names that I'm going to invite onto the show. We got a good selection, a good variety of kingly players that are coming onto the show. But best believe no one is going to disrespect the king and get away with it. You hear that? Rizzo, CG, 6 from Blue Ballers League. You're not coming on my show and disrespecting me and getting away with it. H-Trader Orange, refusing to do my interview. J-Caps, refusing to do my interview. You guys got some nerve. Who do you think you are? You think you're good? You think you're nice? Disrespecting me? Not interviewing me? You got some nerve. Who do you think you are? What's your problem? It's time to move on. We're going to be going over week 4, and I am so excited because we are so fucking far behind on the UCL. We will begin after this commercial. Orange, stop dodging the interview. Give the people what they want. Orange, stop dodging the interview. Give the people what they want. Orange, stop dodging the interview. Give the people what they want. Orange, stop dodging the interview. Give the people what they want. Orange, stop dodging the interview. Give the people what they want. Orange, stop dodging the fuck. Stop dodging the interview. Give the people what they want. And now back to our normal scheduled program. The first match will be between South Orange Caesar and the East Tasmanian Crocodiles. South Orange Caesar will be on their player side, sends out a Weezing versus the East Tasmanian Crocodile. Will send out their Sturfetch to do big damage with the knockoff that Black Sludge from that Weezing. The Weezing gets both layers of Toxic Spikes down. However, this Sturfetch has already claimed their first victim. It's 5 versus 6 in favor of the newcomer East Tasmanian Crocodiles. That Granbull will get the paralyzation on the switch of this Doublade. Here's the Deoxys defense, do big damage with that Gyro Ball. Trick Room is now set up. Here's the stack attack. The Doublade will be paralyzed. The Earthquakes will come in, but this very physically defensive Doublade will be able to survive. Doublade fearing that next Earthquake is going to get out of there. Here comes a Continental Crush. He predicted the switch and kills off the Pelipper before the Pelipper can do anything but set up the rain. That means that the Swampert is going to be on a timer for the rest of the game. That Stack Attacker has to be pleased with what he did, what he accomplished in this game. Here's the Salamence now. Rain will guarantee that Hurricane hits, kills off the Deoxys defense. There's no more defensive checks for the South Orange Caesar against this East Tasmanian Crocodile. Now this Salamence is going to hit another Hurricane, confuse the Granbull, and the Granbull will get injured. It will hit itself in the confusion. That will guarantee the Salamence kills off that Granbull. No more Fairy type to kill this. Here comes the Dragon Dance Dragonite. However, the Toxic, oh no, the Lumberry will get rid of the Toxic. This Salamence is trying to cripple off this Dragonite, not let it do too much sweeping, but it's going to get 2 Dragon Dances off. It's sitting at 2 times attack, 2 times speed. It will kill off that Salamence. It's still in the South Orange Caesar's ability to win this game if he has what he needs. He's not going to have it. What was that? He's going to go for another Dragon Claw in the face of the Doublade, who's going to be able to tank it up and then kill off the Dragonite, and then finally finish off the Heliolisk with the close combat. That's going to be game, and the winner will be East Tasmanian Crocodile. Salamence was the star of the game, confirming the win for East Tasmanian Crocodile. Came in, took out the Stack Attacker, took out the Deoxys defense, and then took out the Grand Bull without the Grand Bull even lifting a finger against this Salamence. Then it finally took off, crippled the Dragonite to the point where all it took was 1 hit from that Doublade. Just confirmed the win. Very good showing on this Salamence. Tier 1 Pokemon in this league, in the UCL. Hopefully we can see some more of this and see some more victories for the East Tasmanian Crocodiles. The next match will be between Chico Chestnuts and the 6-time winner, Kalamazoo Alakazam. Chico Chestnuts will be on the player side, while Kalamazoo Alakazam will be on the opponent's side. Rabambi versus this Lantern. Lantern's going to do very little damage with that discharge onto the Rabambi. Rabambi gets the sticky webs down before Lantern Volt switches out in favor of the Mantine. Here comes a U-turn into the Gyarados. Mantine's going to be able to get rid of the sticky webs, and it feels like we're back on square one, but the substitute will come out for the Gyarados. Gyarados is going to be able to sit behind this sub, but the Kalamazoo Alakazam is going to predict the setup and try to go for a haze, get rid of those that Dragon Dance stacking. Kalamazoo Alakazam being the veteran player. They're both veteran players, but Kalamazoo Alakazam definitely is an extreme veteran player. Will know that he cannot let this Gyarados get more stacks behind the sub. He's going to switch out. Gyarados will be able to get a free sub and a free sub and a Dragon Dance in the end. He's going to get a second Dragon Dance after this, after the Mega. It's going to be a Mega Gyarados with double attack, double speed. Will be able to easily take out the Lantern. Here's the Mantine again. Mantine gets killed by that Crunch. Now there's nothing to clear up the stat boost, but the Komo-o, is going to be able to kill off the Gyarados before dying itself to the Rabambi. Here's the Mega Alakazam. The pride of Kalamazoo will kill off the Rabambi in return. There's just a bloodbath going on in this game. The Shadow Ball will not kill this. Aegislash. Aegislash will kill with a Shadow Ball of its own. It's looking very grim for the Kalamazoo Alakazam. Chico Chestnuts is winning with 1 Pokemon in the lead. Full health on all 3 Pokemon. Here comes the Z-move. Twinkle Tackle from the Rapidash Galar will do big damage onto the Darmanitan. Darmanitan is going to go for a Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz will do about half damage. Another Flare Blitz will bring it down to 6%. And then the Darmanitan will be killed by the Volt Switch. All that's left is this Kyurem. Rapidash Galar is going to move first, so this should be it right here. He goes for a high horsepower for no reason. It dies. The Rapidash Galar is dead now. He's going to win with the Scyther instead. The winner is Chico Chestnuts, 2-0 over the Kalamazoo Alakazam. The early game was focused on that Mega Gyarados, trying to get its stacks up. It does, in fact, get the 2 times attack, 2 times speed, but then as soon as the Mega Gyarados attacks for the first time, it becomes a bloodbath in this game as Pokemon after Pokemon fall turn after turn. This was definitely a back and forth haymaker of a game. Both teams have a lot of hard hitters on each side of the roster, and they definitely showed it in this game. And we're going to go to the next battle. The next match will be between Philadelphia Furos and Sam. Philadelphia Furos will be on the player side, while Sam will be on the opponent's side. Raikou versus the Dragalge. Dragalge will get hit super effectively with this hidden power, but will return big damage with the Draco Meteor. Dragalge surely won't stay in on this one. Raiku's going to be the one to leave. Empoleon is back in. It's going to tank up that second Draco Meteor. Only lose 6% after the leftovers. Here comes the Celesteela. They're just trading bits of damage back and forth. Raiku's back in now. That's dangerous to do with a Raikou coming back in. Gets lead seeded. It's going to have to go right back out. The Protect will fail on the Celesteela, and the Tapu Fini comes in, but then the Empoleon comes back in and gets lead seeded itself. Stealth Rock's placed down while the Celesteela does a bit of damage with the Earthquake. That Empoleon cannot stay in. It has to get out. Here is the Charizard, the Mega Charizard X. He gets lead seeded himself. The Gliscor comes in. Physical wall for this Mega Charizard X, but it still does big damage. Leaves it at 44% after the lead seed. The Gliscor will fall on the second Flare Blitz. The Mega Charizard X needs to get out of the way of this Greninja. Greninja's gonna go for a Z move. Here's the Z all-out pummel. Will be resisted heavy by that Tapu Fini. Wasted Z move there. Greninja's out back into the Celesteela versus the Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini's gonna go for a nice beam, but it does barely any damage versus this Celesteela. Tangrowth is coming in. Is going to negate that leech seed now. Air Slash will do a bit of damage onto the Tangrowth wall. The Quad Resist will protect that Tangrowth from the Giga Drain. Leech seed again, predicting the switch out from the Tangrowth into the Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is going to go back out. Another leech seed, thinking that it's going to switch again, but it goes back to Tangrowth. Another leech seed is going to do nothing onto the Tangrowth. You need to just attack. Air Slash will do another 30% onto that Tangrowth. Tangrowth is going to flinch this time back in to the Raikou. Raikou is going to survive just barely by this Air Slash at 2% now. Is going to Volt Switch back out in front of the Jugalgi. The Mega Charizard X is now back in. It's going to outspeed the Jugalgi. Clearly, Jugalgi is very slow, but just a heavy hitter. Mienshao is in now, going to threaten out the Mega Charizard X, outspeed it. The close combat will do a bit of damage onto Tapu Fini, but not enough to say that it did anything of particular importance. Tapu Lele in now. It's going to get hit with a Draining Kiss. The Tapu Fini will heal just a bit of damage from that Draining Kiss, and now big damage from the Tapu Lele. That Tangrowth cannot stay in. Another Psychic. This is about to go on a tear. Tapu Lele with the Psychic in the Psychic terrain, it's going to do a lot of damage. Tapu Lele are you going to outspeed? It's not going to outspeed the Raikou. Raikou is going to come in and threaten it out. Shadow Ball will be stopped by that Greninja. Greninja still dangerous in this game. It's going to go for a Waterfall. Does no damage onto the Misty Terrain Tapu Fini. The Gong Shot will do big damage though, and the knockoff will do absolutely nothing onto the Z move Greninja. Gong Shot will be then resisted, immune by that Durant. Durant's in now. First impression. Quad resisted by the Celesteela. Can the Durant do anything? Here comes a Thunder Fang. It will miss. The Air Slash do big damage. Oh my gosh, the Durant doing Durant things is going to miss the second Thunder Fang, and that's going to be it for the Durant. It didn't get anything done. It's 4 versus 4. 4 versus 4, Philadelphia Pharaohs versus Sam. It's anybody's game still. Earthquake will be resisted by that Tangrowth. Tangrowth will then kill off its old rival, its old nemesis in the Celesteela. 4 versus 3 in favor of Philadelphia Pharaohs. But the Mienshao comes right back and kills the 2% Raikou. 3 versus 3. Still anybody's game. Anybody can win this. Tapu Fini's going to scare out the Mienshao, but then it'll heal against the Greninja, who dies for punishment. Tapu Lele has already done big damage in this game. Is going to go for another run on the Psychic Terrain Psychics. The Tangrowth is going to be sacrificed. Then he doesn't switch back out into the Mienshao. He knows the Mega Charizard X is going to outspeed Mienshao. Is its last hope. Poison Jab would do damage and kill off the Charizard. All that's left is Tapu Fini. Can the Poison Jab do enough? It does a little bit of damage. Brings it down to 25%, but the Draining Kiss will heal that Poison Jab. He needed a crit there, but now he needs a doctor. The Mienshao was dead, and the winner will be 1-0, very close. The winner is Philadelphia Pharaohs. Great game. The Tapu Lele tried its hardest to wrestle the game back in favor of Sam, but there was just too many tanks, too many threats. The Tapu Fini was always there to change the terrain back into misty terrain. Finally, that Mega Charizard X secured the game by killing off that Tapu Lele, the main source of the damage for Sam. And the winner, the Philadelphia Fearos, is going to be able to come out on top. Hopefully, he'll be able to keep this ball rolling and continue for the rest of the season and continue into playoffs. For Sam, we just got to get your head back in the game, come back on next week. We're going to go on to the next match. The next match will be between West Korean Wurmples and IHOP Hoppip. West Korean Wurmples will be on the player side, while IHOP Hoppips will be on the opponent side. The Heracross versus this Porygon 2 will get a knockoff, take away that Eviolite, but the Porygon 2 will return with the Tri-Attack. Primarina's in now. Going to be hit with the Tri-Attack of its own, but it's going to get back up to 77% after the leftovers. The Toxic will be put down onto this tanky Porygon 2. It gets another Tri-Attack onto the Primarina, another Tri-Attack onto the Emolga, who comes in off the flip turn. This Emolga is going to heal back up, taking big damage on its impact, on its landing. It got frozen. That Porygon 2 is going to have to get out. It's not healing this time. The Emolga will probably be frozen for the rest of the game, to be honest with you. Here comes the Cresselia. Is going to get two Calm Minds off. The Alolan Muck will be able to Toxic onto the Cresselia. It's going to be doing just barely any damage with that hidden power onto this Alolan Muck. Very big, very tanky Aerodactyl and Emolga. It's going to come in now. Aerodactyl will remain in. The Steelix will come in front of the Aerodactyl. Got a Dragon Dance off, but the Heavy Slam will kill off the Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl didn't get anything done with its sweet potential. Zarude's in now, but it's going to miss the Power Whip. It's still going to be able to get a free U-turn on that Emolga. Here's the Serena in now. From Emolga, still frozen. It's going to have to get out of the way. Here is the Alolan Muck yet again. Is going to be able to resist something off of the Serena. Black Sludge will be lost from the Alolan Muck, but here is the Mega Mawile. He goes for a taunt. It's going to stop the Swords Dance, but this Mega Mawile still strong without any attack power-ups. Mawile does not want to give the death off to this Heracross. Heracross faster. It's going to go for a close combat. It will kill off that Porygon and get the Moxie off. Now, another close combat will easily kill that Zarude. Another Moxie is sure to come, but he's sitting at half health, and this is what the IHOP Hoppip will want. He wants that Heracross to be low. He should have brought in that Mega Mawile and just went for the Sucker Punch on that turn, but he decides to not do so. The Ice Punch will be resisted by that Mega Mawile. The Mawile then gets the Swords Dance off now. It's looking dangerous. Knockoff will kill that Steelix. Now this Mawile is going to be able to win the game. Sucker Punch will kill the Heracross. I think that was its only hope. This Primarina can, even though it's resisting, it's still sitting at half health. That Mawile with the double attack, with both the Swords Dance and its ability, easily will clean up the rest of this game. That's going to be it. And the winner will be IHOP Hoppip. One chance is all it needed for IHOP Hoppips to win the game. 5 Pokemon remained, but then the Mega Mawile comes back in and gets a Swords Dance, and that was all she wrote. The fat lady has sung, the king has spoken. The Mega Mawile and the IHOP Hoppips are going to be able to destroy the West Korean Wurmples with a flurry of furious attacks from this quad damage Mega Mawile. We're going to be moving on to the next battle. The next match will be between the California Carcoals and the Delaware Delibirds. California Carcoals will be on the player side, while Delaware Delibirds will be on the opponent side. The Miltank versus the Gyarados. Gyarados is going to go for a Dragon Dance, while the Miltank will get some Stealth Rocks down early on in the game. Here is the Jellicent. Jellicent is a good matchup versus... Oh, wait, hold up. The Crunch will do big damage, but the Strength Sap, because this Gyarados is so strong right now, will heal back up the Jellicent to full. He's got a number of this Gyarados. He's going to keep on going for Dragon Dances, trying to outspeed the... Will the Skull burn it? The Skull did not burn. That means the Jellicent is going to have to sit in the face of this ×2 attack Gyarados. The ×2 attack Crunch didn't kill. It's going to go back up to full health again. He's not doing any damage, though. He's hoping just to burn this Gyarados just one time. He's trying to keep the Gyarados. That's very smart. Keeping the Gyarados at ×2 attack, not letting it get into kill potential. Gyarados is now sitting at ×4 speed, but ×2 attack is going to stop the Gyarados from being able to kill this Jellicent, keeping it at ×2 attack still. Well, this Gyarados needs to do something else. He's getting slowly burned down. He's not able to kill off the Jellicent. Oh, hold up. The Carkol came in now. Carkol is going to... Oh, he thought he was going to go for a water move, but the Jellicent instead takes an Earthquake and then dies. That tank is now gone in the face of this big damage Gyarados now. Miltank is going to flinch off that Waterfall. Waterfall will then kill off the Carkol, the namesake of California. Lycanroc, Accelerock will kill off the Gyarados in the end. Is this Mega Medicham? Well, the Medicham is in now. It is Mega Medicham. We'll fake out onto the Latios here. And then Delibird, holy shit, is in now. Latios is going to go for a substitute. Psychics are raining down behind the substitute. This Honchkrow needs to break that sub. Sucker Punch will take away the sub, but here comes the Mystical Fire, does a bit of damage onto the Honchkrow. More substitutes are coming down. Tailwind gets placed down for the Honchkrow. Night Slash will get rid of the sub again. Critical hits, but that doesn't really matter. Here is the Latios is going to go for a Roost and then get out of the way. Here is the Krookodile now. Krookodile is going to tank the Night Slash. Kingdra is now in while the Krookodile goes for a free bulk up. Is the Krookodile going to stay in? It goes for a Scale Shot. I didn't even realize that Krookodile had this. 3 hits on the Scale Shot will kill that Kingdra. That's very unfortunate for the Delibirds. Here is the Weavile now. Weavile will not be able to outspeed after the Scale Shot. He should have went for the Ice Shard if he was banded. Now the Mega Medicham is in. He's going to go for a fake out onto the Krookodile, but I think it's over. Here's the Power Trip, excuse me, will be able to win the game finally. Honchkrow can't do anything. The winner will be California Carkol. Great play out of Adrian and the California Carkols. It's going to boost their record up to 4-0 on the season so far. You have to speculate, though. They did get 4 very easy opponents early on in the season. Is this record legitimate, or is this record boosted? We have to keep going in the season to see what the truth will show. In this game, that tech from that Krookodile, definitely clean, definitely very cool. The Moxie plus the Scale Shot and the bulk up, just so nice of a game right there. The Krookodile is going to win the game for California Carkol. As for the Delaware Delibirds, just having fun, just trying to play with their favorite Pokemon. That's all cool. We're gonna see them in the next weeks. The final match of the week will be Fat Stack Snorlax versus Pittsburgh Celesteela. Fat Stack Snorlax will be on the player side, while Pittsburgh Celesteelas will be on the opponent's side. Excadrill versus this Hydreigon. Hydreigon's going to do big damage with the Earth Power, while the Iron Head will do about half damage onto the Hydreigon in return. More damage gets set down onto the Alomomola, and Whimsicott will come in. Volbeat will be hit with Elite Seed on entry. Thunder Wave will paralyze this Whimsicott, but the Moonblast critical hit will secure the kill with the Elite Seed. Now it's 5 versus 6 in favor of the Pittsburgh Celesteela. Future Sight gets set down by this Slow King Galar, and then the Sludge Bomb will kill off that Whimsicott. Hydreigon's in now. It's going to scare out that Slow King Galar. Dark Pulse will kill off the Excadrill. 5 versus 4 now. The Future Sight will be negated by that Hydreigon. Hydreigon's going to get out of the way of this Tapu Koko. Clearly does not want to take any sort of damage from this Tapu Koko. Surely that would have killed. Raichu Alola is going to go in. And then the Alomomola comes in. He should have just went Alomomola at the start. The Scald will do barely any damage on this Mega Steelix. Big Mega Steelix will Toxic onto the Alomomola. And then that will cripple this regeneration tank. He's going to have to get out of there to stop the Toxic from ramping up. You turn on to the Slowking Galar. Mega Steelix is back in. He's just playing with his opponent now. More damage gets put down onto the Fat Stack Snorlax side. The Pittsburgh Celesteela is maintaining momentum in this game. Milotic is in now. Burn. The Marvel Scale is now set up. Hydreigon's in front of the Tapu Koko, who also switches in. Oh, he decides he's outspeeds with the Scarf. Is going to kill off the Tapu Koko. He did not expect it. What is going on? He goes for a Psychic move with his Raichu Alola. He should have went for... Oh, no. This Hydreigon's going to kill that Raichu Alola. There's only 2 Pokemon left. It looks like that Pittsburgh Celesteela has this game in the palm of their hands. Shadow Ball, for some reason, is going to go off onto the Hydreigon. That's not going to kill, but the Sludge Bomb will. All that's left is 2 regeneration tanks. 4 versus 2. Big damage with that Scald. However, it won't kill the Blaziken. Blaziken's now sitting at ×2 attack and 1.5 times speed. Surely a fighting move here will be enough to win the game. Close combat will kill off, and surely the Earthquake on the next turn will win the game for Pittsburgh Celesteela. All we have to do is watch it go on. Earthquake, just like I said, it's going to finish the game and finish off the week with the winner being Pittsburgh Celesteelas. This was a clear open and shut game for the Pittsburgh Celesteelas. They maintained momentum throughout the entirety of the game, and all that it took at the end was an easy sweep for the Blaziken, sitting at tier 1 right now in the UCL with the speed boost. All that it needed was one Swords Dance to finish off the game and win another week for Pittsburgh Celesteelas. Thank you for watching. That will conclude the week 4 matches for the UCL. Remember, we are doing a no holds barred talk show. If you want to be on it, you can be on it. Just DM me. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself. I think I speak for everyone in the UCL. Thank you for everyone that's watching, everyone that has subscribed so far. We are doing that giveaway still at 100 subs. We just need to make it there. Be patient. It's gonna come. As for now, we'll see you again next time.